What's your biggest takeaway at 81 that you can share with us?
The main thing, I think, is never forget that you deserve and that you are worthy. And eliminate all negativity around you. If you have friends or family or people that are dragging you down and don't believe in your dream, I know it's really hard, but you have to either close out the static, but you have to believe in you and believe in your dream, because each and every one of us is unique, no matter how old or young we are, and we are here for a purpose. And if you listen to your inner self, you will hear that purpose, and don't let anybody stop you.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my Fierce Aging series. Today, my special guest in the studio is 81 years young. Her name is Sandra Hart. And what's so special about her is that she has her own YouTube channel. So when she reached out to me, I thought, you know what, this is so perfect. Women helping women, women inspiring women. And she started her YouTube at 79. Her career goes way back to the 60s, 70s of being Miss Sandra on the Romper Room. She's an actress. She's been off Broadway. I'm so thrilled to show you and share her beauty with you. Hopefully it will inspire you to pick up that bright pink lipstick, put it on, and just really enjoy this tutorial. So ladies, let's get this beauty started. So I'm going to start off with some skincare. I know you ladies have asked me about some skincare, and I always include it in the beginning of the video because I want to show you how I prep the skin. Now, Sandra has already washed her face. We don't do that here on camera, but I'm going to be using the Biomedic Skincare Peel Pads. This is from Ever. This is really nice, very, very gentle. You can use it every day. And this has azelaic acid in it, caviar lime, a really nice, beautiful brightening and exfoliating pad that you can use on your face and also on your neck. So we're gonna just start off with using this to just kind of get a prepping, a nice exfoliation to the skin, minimal. It's not gonna make your skin red. It's not gonna have a little bit of a tingling. You'll feel it.
Mm-hmm. Has good ingredients in it.
And then I'm going to take my Ever primer. This is a really nice primer for your foundation, for your skin hydration, SPF 30. It is a physical sunscreen, not a chemical. So it has titanium dioxide in it. It's really, really nice. This is one of my favorites to use. And at home, you would use it with your hands. I use it with my brush. It makes it easier for my application. So I'm just going to take my foundation brush and I'm going to use it on your skin.
I've never used a brush for sunscreen before.
Yeah, it's easier.
Feels good.
It's easier to do this with your hands when you're at home. I'm going to use the Intensive Eye Lift. This is the Revive from Ever also. This is really nice because it's a gel formulation. I like that it's cooling, it's light. I'm not a big fan of heavy creams around the eye because I always feel like your foundation, everything just gets all caught up when you have heavy, it doesn't, absorb into the skin.
Right.
I don't like that heavy feeling, like my skin's not absorbing the product. So this is nice and light. I'm going to use our concealer brush to apply it. Again, you can apply it with your fingers at home.
Does this help take the puffiness away from under your eye?
Yep, this will help with some cooling. I like to keep this in the refrigerator too. So when you put it on, it's nice and cooling, give you a little vasoconstricting. So ladies, I'm going to take my Essential Makeup Brush Kit that I have here. I designed it for you. I have 8 brushes in here, and I also have in the little tube cheat sheet on all of the brushes and what they are, how they're used and what they're used for. So I'm going to just take out my concealer brush, and I'm going to start with my very first product that I use with all my makeup tutorials because I do things a little bit different. I work backwards. So I do the eyes first. So that really sets the stage for me to do the eyes, and then I kind of build the face after that. I never want to do foundation, tinted moisturizer, concealer before I do the eyes because I don't want any fallout. I don't want to correct anything when I have a perfect canvas.
So smart, yeah.
So it almost is like retraining your brain if you've done it the other way because I used to, and then I switched it like 20 years ago, and then I've never looked back. So this eye and lip primer is going to be really wonderful for getting out any of the pigmentation, any redness. You'll see a huge dramatic difference when you use it on one eye, and we'll see that. So just keep your eyes closed. Close. So I'm going to go from the base of the lashes all the way up to the brow bone. And all of this discoloration that we all have is going to be nicely just neutralized, and it's going to set the tone for your eyeshadow. So it's going to last, your eyeshadow will last, it'll be true colors. And this is a light and medium. This is basically the color that I have that goes really nicely with all skin tones. So you can see, just close your eyes. So we have a nice neutralized eye. Here we have a little bit of redness down here, a little bit of the purple that we will conceal also, but it's really nice to start off with just everything being one color and then being ready for your eyeshadow. All right, so I'm going to switch over to doing her brows right now because I want to give I want the framing before I start doing the eyeshadow. I want to frame the brows a little sparse. I have my skinny brow pencil in taupe. I have a nice little spoolie on the other end, and then I have my beautiful color on the other. And what's nice is it's very, very thin. This is going to give you that beautiful hair strokes that you can't get when you have a thick waxy pencil. So this goes in and gives you that beautiful natural looking brow. So I like to first comb the brow first. Turn to me. Yep. And then I'm going to just start where I see her first hair. I'm just going to start and just kind of do what the hair does. I'm going to just follow the hairs and go up. So I'm just filling them in. This is a taupe pencil. Again, like I've showed in my other videos, if you want to know where your brow should start, straight up. So she's starting where she should. Ball of the nose over the iris. This is where she would be arching, which she does. And then corner of the eye, corner of the brow. Just go straight up from the corner of your eye, and that's where you should end. So a lot of us just need a little bit of fill in. So we're just gonna fill it in nicely. Again, your pressure is what you wanna concentrate on. You don't want a heavy pressure. You just wanna nicely fill in the brow. So ladies, I'm using a taupe pencil. It's going to look darker right now because there's nothing on her face. So of course it's going to be darker, but she has dark brows. Her brow hair is actually darker. It wouldn't look normal if I went in with a really, really light pencil where you would actually see the pencil. I want it to blend in with her brows, give her shape, but I'm not darkening them. I'm just filling them in. So this is a really wonderful pencil to use because it's skinny, it's light, it's natural, and it's one of my favorites because it gives me that natural looking wispy hair. I'm going to be taking our #1 product, Bottled Blonde. Sandra said that she's very natural and she likes a very fresh look. This is why I chose this palette. It's very beautiful. I used it on myself in my everyday makeup look because this is my go-to palette when I'm running out the door. I will throw this on even if it's one color, which is the middle color. I used it on my mother. Look, it was a risk with my mom because she always wore matte and I wanted to give her face life. So that's what Sandra said. She's like, I want to look fresh and natural, but with a little life. So that's why we're going with the sheen. We're not going with matte. So I'm going to take my eyeshadow brush and I'm going to pick up the middle color here. And I just think this color looks just really beautiful. It's just very, very natural. It's in, this really pretty taupey kind of light family. Close. So I'm going to start on her lid and I'm just going to do a nice wash of color. So this is what I'm saying with having nothing on the skin right here. I can see a little bit of fallout. I'm fine with that. I'm going to use my Almay pad. I'm going to clean that up. So I'm just utilizing this color, a little bit of the color that I put on. Wipe off your brush if you feel like you have too much or you want to blend some more and just give it a nice, really pretty kind of just blending it right into the skin. Now I'm going to go into this darker color here just up for a little contour, and I'm going to be using my short smudge brush. So I'm going to just pick up a little bit of product on the side here, the brush, and then I'm going to just look for a little bit of a triangle. I want to make a triangle here in the outer corner of the eye, It's okay that it's not perfect. It looks a little messy. That's fine. Not to worry. You know, when you first place eyeshadow, it's never going to look perfect. So we need to just realize that it's not going to look perfect. We go back with our brush to blend it. There are no mistakes. So we can go back in, just blend this little bit of the darker color. So it gives a little bit of depth. But remember, we're trying to just create a beautiful, nice wash of color. We're not going crazy. We want Sandra to feel comfortable and pretty. And we're just kind of giving her a little dimension.
That triangle is the hardest for me to do.
Well, now that you have a video
I know.
watching it on you, it's really just a tiny little triangle. And then, you know, blending it in is key. You know, you put it in the outside, right? Just dabbing it in on the outside, and then you can take it and just drag it in so it blends together. So there's not a lot of, you know, it's not a lot of steps.
Sounds reasonable and simple.
So this is my technique, ladies. I'm going to go right into where her lashes start, where they come out, and I'm going to go back and forth, just little tiny strokes to thicken up the lash line. And I'm going to show you what it looks like halfway so you can see. So look, yep. So as you can see, I'm right in her lash line. I'm not above it. I'm not making a big, thick line. I'm not winging it out. I'm not doing anything creative. I'm just giving her a beautiful definition to her eyes that's going to make her eyes pop, but also look very fresh. Just look down. Now here's another trick that you can do, ladies, and that I love to do. I like to do this all the time on my beautiful clients. So we did the technique going into the lash line, getting it nice and tight, really beautiful, defining the eye. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go underneath the lashes into the tight line, right? Right in here. It's going to feel really weird. See underneath here? All this. I don't want to see any of that flesh. So you see how it looks now from the left eye compared to the right eye. I have just thickened up. I have just put a little bit of the eyeliner underneath the lashes. So it's actually literally on the waterline. So it looks like she has more definition, but we're not going up. We're going underneath. So we're not showing any of the flesh, the nude color. Yeah, it's a big difference. It really just, it makes it like a nice uniformed look. The other one looks really nice, but it could be day, and this could take you to night.
Yes.
I know it feels weird, but. I like it.
I feel glamorous already.
Yeah, I think it's just pretty. I always do this. Like all the weddings I would do, I would always do the ladies' eyes like this because I liked it. I didn't want to see any flesh. I'm going to take a little bit of the dark chocolate and go underneath the eye area. Just so we have balance. I usually just kind of, I feel like it's like a lash enhancement. I'm just slightly dragging it under so it gives her some balance, but I'm not really adding a lot of liner. Look up. I'm going in with my eye brightener. I'm going to, again, neutralize any redness, anything. I just want to brighten the skin a little bit. So we're going to do that right underneath her eyes. It's a peachy color. So this is a color corrector. So anything that's dark, anything that's red, anything that I want to just kind of lift to a lighter level is going to be work really well with the eye brightener. So basically what I do is I start from the inner corner of the eye and I'm going to come down. I like to have this tapered out. I don't want to see it all concentrated right underneath her eye area. So basically I go right up to her lash line and then I just take it out. So there's nothing that's going to be dark or red. Look at me.
You really have beautiful skin.
Oh, thank you. Yours is so nice. It's so like hydrated. So pretty. I'm going to just put on a smoothing all over. This comes actually in a stick now, not a pod, on Sandra's lips just before. I want her lips to be nice and hydrated before we go into doing lips. So by the time I get to her lips, they're going to be nice and moisturized.
It feels good.
Mm-hmm.
Really,
so nice.
I like the feel.
So we're going to go in with a tinted moisturizer in light. This is from Ever Tinted Radiance Moisturizer. I love Sandra's skin, and I don't want to cover it up with foundation. I want her to have an SPF that's going to be a physical SPF. Again, titanium dioxide, no chemicals. And just it gives it like a nice little illusion or a little bit of a brightness to the skin. Illuminating, that's what I was going for. So I'm going to just put a little bit on. Again, you can apply this with your hands. It's easier for me to use my foundation brush when I'm applying it to clients. So I'm going to just go in, and this is going to hydrate. It's going to just correct the tone of her skin. And it's still just going to it's going to warm up her skin a little bit, which you can see. But we want to do that. We want to just give her a little bit of warmth to her skin, but it's going to also show through her beautiful, beautiful skin and not cover anything up.
It's great.
I know, it's a really nice.
Yeah, it does. It feels. I like the feel of it.
It's like a hydration, like sensual, right?
Yeah, and it's very light. It doesn't feel like I have something heavy on my skin. It's
right.
Nice.
I know, I like that too. I'm going in with my Nikol Cosmetics beautiful creamy mascara that is a lengthening and also a curling. And what's really nice about this is that this actual wand has all these
shape of that wand.
It has all these teeth, which is what I really wanted. So it's curved, and then it has all these teeth. So what I like to do is when I apply it, I use the teeth, and then I go back in and I'll use a flat side to like coat the lashes again.
Wow, very nice.
So it's really neat. That. So we're gonna go in, and I'm not curling her lashes right now because I'm gonna be putting on my favorite false lashes because it's a special occasion having Sandra in the studio. So
just because.
we're gonna put a little bit of mascara on, and then we're gonna put on the lashes. Just look down. What's really nice is like you have a comb for your mascara. That's what this really feels like. It's so different from any other brushes.
I like that. I like the feel of it, and I can tell you're getting all the lashes, yes.
That was it. You know, I was so stuck on Chanel for so long, and then when I finally found what I wanted, and with the brush, that it was like small enough that it grabbed all the lashes.
Yeah, I could feel it grabbing.
Yeah, it was. I could. I was like, this is great because it's really at the base. Yeah. So I'm going to take my Ardell lashes in 420s. They're nice and natural. That's why I tend to keep going and utilizing these lashes for all of my clients. They're called, I say clients, they're my guests, they're my special guests, naked lashes. And that's really what they're like. It's like not having lashes on at all. And we're going to take, this time, we're going to take, I use this on Zoe also. It's a latex-free adhesive. It doesn't stay as well, but at least you don't have any formaldehyde, latex, and it's clear.
Yeah, that's great. I have a Rembrandt here. You're doing your work so
Oh, yeah, I know, right?
Yes.
Looks pretty.
I feel pretty.
They look.
And I can't even see myself, but I feel pretty.
They look so pretty. They make a big difference.
Yeah. It's been so long since I've had long eyelashes.
I like them. I really like them. I think they make a big difference. We are going to complete the look with our waterproof lip liner in Graceful. And then I picked out a very special lipstick. I used this in my aunt's video too. And this is, Sandra likes pink, but this is called Actually I Can. So when I was picking out her look today, I thought to myself, you know, she started a YouTube channel at 79. And a lot of women could feel like, oh, I'm out of the game or I'm too old or what have you. And so I told Sandra when I picked this color, I said, you know, you could have said that, but you said, you know, I think I might do a YouTube video or a channel. Actually, I can. So it's a positive mantra to everything that you're telling yourself negative about. Like, oh, I can't do that because I'm X, Y, and Z. Or I couldn't do that because, you know, my personality is like this. No, actually you can. So I really love this lipstick. It's a beautiful high gloss pink, and I'm going to use it today. And every time you reach for that, then you can know, well, actually, I can. I don't have any limitations.
I did.
Exactly.
Do you always recommend using a lipstick brush?
I don't. For me, putting it on you is easier than taking the bullet and trying to do your lips like this.
But for yourself?
Yes, for yourself, just use it actually from the tube. Much easier. And then I'm going to just pop Sandra's cheeks with a cream blush. I want to see her skin through it. I want that dewiness. I want that really pretty fresh look. This is Palm Beach. This is another favorite one of mine when I'm running out the door and I need some color. This can also be used on your lips, so it's a double duty product,
that's interesting.
which is nice. Yeah. So I'm just going to put a little bit on her cheek like this, and then I'm going to blend it in. So it's going to be really nice, very sheer, which is what I really like. So it's going to be nice and sheer, and it's going to go into the skin and just give her a nice flush look. Turn to me a second. You can add as much or as little as you want. So I used more of a concentration of color so you could see where I was placing it, but basically you would want to just use a little bit, press it into the skin, and work your way up so it brings the face up. Smile again.
And everything you've used is so light. I mean, I really don't feel like I have a lot of makeup on.
Mm-mm. Okay. So I am going to show you what you look like.
Oh, wow.
And see
the reveal.
Yes, and see what you think with beautiful lashes and a bright, beautiful pink lip.
I'm so impressed with the lashes because it's been years.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I can't wait to see.
All right, so
it's not the 10 times mirror or the
no.
15 times
It's a
mirror.
regular mirror. No, I took that out in the back because
okay.
I would give it to clients and they would be like, oh, and then they'd be like, oh. I'm like, no, we don't do that.
That's
too
the
close.
scary side.
So I took it out.
Give me the nice side.
All right, turn to the side here.
Oh my goodness. Wow, who is that person? Very pretty. Wow. Look at my eyes. Very nice.
Do you like the lip color?
I love it. I really love it. It's pretty. It's very soft. Thank you.
You're
Very
welcome.
nice.
I'm so
Ooh,
happy.
I'm so excited.
I'm so happy you got to experiment today.
Yeah, yes. I feel beautiful.
You look beautiful.
But the main thing is that I really am not a heavy makeup user. I don't like that very heavy feeling on my skin. And I don't feel like I have a lot of makeup on. I mean, it feels very light.
Well, thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you so much. I feel like a new person.
Well, and that's the whole point,
For
ladies.
a few minutes.
Yeah. I mean, at 81, she's rocking a beautiful look, wearing lashes, and still being natural, still wanting her true beauty to come out, not covering it up. And so that's why I love featuring women that are stepping out and showing you that you can do it too. So until my next video, we'll see you later.